Hello friends! Today I'm excited to share a brand new DIY project, a custom power supply machine that allows us to control both current and voltage using a simple digital voltmeter. What makes this project special is how easy it is to build at home using just a few basic and easily available components. Let me walk you through everything from the components to the assembly, working and testing. Components used. To keep things budget-friendly and practical, I've used the following components: laptop adapter, plywood board, digital voltmeter and 1, wires and cable and 1, 9 volts DC power supply, speed controller, on/off switch, plug, male power connector. How I built it. I began by cutting a small plywood piece and mounted all components carefully, ensuring everything stays compact and clean. So friends, using just glue and precision, we've turned loose pieces into a solid, functional body. Now it's ready to hold the heart of our project, the electronics that power it all. To start with, I took 2 strong plywood sheets for building the outer body. I carefully measured and marked the areas where the components would be placed. Once the markings were done, I used a cutter and jigsaw machine to cut all the required shapes. Each cut was made accurately, so that all the components could fit perfectly during the final assembly. Step 2. Preparing the power supply. Now for the power supply, I used an old 15-volt, 5-ampere laptop adapter that I had lying around. To repurpose it, I removed its outer plastic casing and exposed the internal circuit. Using a multimeter, I checked the output voltage, 15-volt DC. Then, I connected the DC output wires, 15 volts, from the adapter to my circuit. The wiring is pretty simple. You just need to take care of the polarity. Now we'll also complete the connection for the 9-volt DC output. After confirming the output, I connected the AC input wires, 220 volts, properly, fitting the components inside the body. Now we'll carefully start placing all the components inside the main body enclosure. To secure everything properly, we'll use glue. This will keep each part firmly in place and prevent any movement during operation. Positioning one by one. Let's fix all the parts one by one, starting with the main board, then the switches, and finally the external connectors. Securing with glue. Using a hot glue gun or a strong adhesive, we'll attach each component inside the body. Be careful not to cover the pins or terminals. Take your time and fix everything neatly. Sharing the circuit diagram. Here is the complete circuit diagram of the project. You can take a clear screenshot for reference. This diagram will help you understand all the connections accurately, ideal for both beginners and advanced users. Completing the connections. After fixing all the parts, we'll move on to the wiring section. Alright friends, now it's time to carefully complete all the wiring of our circuit. We'll begin by connecting each wire properly, just as shown in the circuit diagram I shared with you earlier. You can follow the exact same layout to ensure accuracy. It will guide you step by step and help avoid any mistakes. 2. Connect wires neatly and systematically, keeping the layout clean and organized. A messy wiring setup can cause confusion and even short circuits, so always try to route wires in an orderly manner. Secure all terminals properly. Whether you're using screw terminals or solder joints, ensure each connection is tight and firm. Loose connections can cause the circuit to behave unpredictably or not work at all. Be extra careful during wiring. And yes friends, this part is very important. Do all the connections very carefully. Make sure that no wire is touching another pin by mistake or left hanging. A small error can damage the circuit or components. Double check before powering up. After completing all the connections, ready for testing. Now that we've finished all the wiring, we're ready to move on to the testing phase. Let's power it up and see how the circuit performs in real time. For testing purposes, I've connected a DC motor to the power supply machine I built. I've connected both wires properly to the motor terminals, and after switching it on, you can clearly see. With the help of the voltmeter, you can control the voltage and run the motor at any desired level, which adds a lot of flexibility to the system. That's all for today's video. I'll see you in the next one with another exciting project. Until then, take care, bye-bye, and keep showing your love and support.